So once I use my credit card, what that does, I earn a point. The point can turn out to money later. So to start the budget, first you look at your, hold on, I want to make sure I'm connected online. So once I use my credit card, what that does, let me share. Sorry. Technology challenge, I'm sorry. Somebody is coming in. Okay, CSP. Welcome in. All right. Mr. Today, Happy New Year to you, sir. Hello? I think you just came in anyway. All right. Let me continue because I'm being challenged right now. So sorry guys.
It's okay.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. We're starting a new year, so it has to be New Year resolution. Getting better.
With the computer.
Nothing will stop the challenge.
Yes.
Okay, initial discussion. Okay. All right. Miss Howlett. Welcome, Sister Howlett. How are you? So let's start with, I think I've kind of shared some of it now, so I think I'm okay now. I can start. How do you start a budget? The first thing I do, first, let's start with your income. Let's determine our income and say, okay, at the end of the day, once I take out my 401k, this is the after-tax salary that comes into my account. That's the first thing. Let's work on the income first. So you got your salary in. Whatever you do, if you do any other businesses, you are expecting money from it, put the money in there. That's an additional area that you can also put the money. So I'm going to share the budget spreadsheet now. Can you guys see the budget spreadsheet?
It's loading.
Is it coming out?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, no.
Okay. So the first thing I do, monthly salary. So let's say you get paid like 3 times in a month or 2 times in a month, you put it down. Let's assume we're just going to use numbers now. Let's say this month, let's say I get paid 2005 if paycheck. So that's 25. And the next every 2 weeks, maybe we'll get paid every 2 weeks, another 25. That's like 5,000 right there. So if you do any other things, income from any other things that you do, if you sell things online, any way that you're expecting income to come in, the best bet is to look at your statement. You can look at your bank statement and see where all the monies are coming in. Let's say you have other. You have a way of saying, okay, money is coming in from this or from that. Let me just delete all this. Let's say from other. Okay, Miss Edward is coming in. Welcome. Let's say from other income. You're expecting money. Let's say from dividend at the end of the month. This is just to grab all the income that comes in into your account. And the best way to do, look at your statement. Start from your statement. So once you have all the income, let's say I'm assuming at the end of the month, my dividend, maybe I'm getting like $100. Just using that for an example. Just using the number as a temp
You're not staying here?
or explanation for us.
You're not staying there tonight?
I'm multi-name. Okay. So let's just assume that we're using all this for temporary numbers. This is not the real number. We're just using that. Other income. Maybe you, let's say I have a website or I sell things online, sell goods online. And from that, I'm expecting to make like maybe 500 in a month. So at the end of the day, it's 5,006. So let's go from here now. 5,006. And other unexpected income that it might come in as well. So once we get that together, let me delete this area. So we know that on a monthly basis, our income is 5,006. This is January 2023. So we can change it for the rest of the month. So now let's start from our rent. Let's assume the rent is like, okay, I'm expecting to pay rent of 2,000. So that's my rent. What else do you pay? Let's say you pay for your insurance, about 300. Let's say you pay your Pepco bill, your electricity bills. How much should I put? $100 maybe? On average?
On average. Yeah, that's fine.
$100, okay. Okay, let's say we have
internet bills, internet bills, cable bill.
Internet bills, okay, internet.
Cable, yeah.
Internet and cable bill. So let's assume about 250 for those.
Yeah.
Is that reasonable?
Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah.
Okay. Our electricity, I think, because we have to we're talking about the, let's say like Pepco or BGE kind of bill. That's different from Washington Gas.
Oh.
So let's say gas bill. Gas bill about 300 or 200. Is that reasonable?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So we have that. What other bills that we can put on our budgets? Like I said, what I do is I look at last year for myself. So what other bills do you put in that you know, okay? What about your car?
Whatever your hobby is, I guess, your spending.
Miscellaneous.
I didn't hear you.
I said miscellaneous.
Okay, car note. Okay, let me set miscellaneous.
You can chip in your gas there, your gas bill, your gas in your car, and all that. You know.
Let's say buying car gas. So car gas, let's say what, in a month? So spend like 50 a week.
Yeah, in a month, let's say 300. I don't know, but
let's say 300.
Let's just, because the prices fluctuate.
All right. So the car notes, on average, let's say we're paying 300 to 400 for the car notes. Is that reasonable to say 400?
Car insurance or what you on?
Car notes.
Oh, car notes. Okay.
Yeah, this is. I missed that one. Thank you for bringing up car insurance. So let's say car insurance is about what?
Well, in New York, it's high.
Okay,
I
so
know
about
it's
$500.
moderate. Let's just say I don't know. Here, I pay like $250 monthly.
About $250 a month.
Yeah, so that's a lot compared to some other
Pay
states.
more than that.
Exactly. You pay more than that?
But it depends how many cars that you have in, though.
Okay, exactly.
You know, because if you have a lot of car in, the more car you have under your policy, the more you pay.
Yeah.
So, okay, I don't. What other bills that you can? So we have the car note, we have electricity bill, we have our internet and cable bill, gas bill, car note, miscellaneous, and car gas. And also, what about if you have insurance, life insurance?
Yeah.
That you pay in every month?
Let's say maybe $50. I don't know, it depends. I know.
I would put on average maybe 200.
Okay.
Depending on the age too.
Yeah.
So what other bills? Like what about your credit card bill?
Oh.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Miss Edward.
Subscriptions.
How you guys doing?
Your subscriptions? Okay.
Like your entertainment subscriptions, your Netflixes, your whatever you're watching,
That's
cable.
what say internet and cable. Would that
Well,
be part
yes, but those aren't always exclusive. Like if
Okay,
they
so
want
on average, how much
Disney
is
or
your
something,
subscription? What can we put down?
say
So
15.
what is all these bills about?
I didn't hear you.
What is all these bills? I just joined. I don't know what's going on.
We're doing budget today.
Oh, okay.
We're working on budget, and what we're trying to do is to come up with all the income that you're expecting and all the
Okay.
expenses that you're spending money with. So
Okay.
you can gonna have extra left. The extra that you have left, how do you manage it? That's what we're doing
Oh,
today. It's
okay,
about budget and how do we live on budget to be able to help each other.
okay.
So subscription, so we said about what, $100? Is that reasonable?
I guess so.
$100 a month? Hello? All right, I'm gonna put $100 there for subscription. Any other expenses that we can think of before we know this is all our expenses? The miscellaneous are like some of the things that you spend money on that you really don't have in your budget. Buying coffee or buying, going for shopping and everything.
So life and hobbies.
Groceries too.
Going to the bookstore.
Yeah.
I didn't hear.
Yes, going to the store.
Going to what? Store. Okay, the groceries. So what's it? Okay, when you do groceries, let's say on average in a week, the groceries are so expensive nowadays. It's not even a joke anymore. So let's say on average $100, or is that too much?
Grocery, just two things is $100. A Jara Island, a two chicken is $100.
So let's put like $300 for groceries for a whole month.
Yeah.
Or let's say $100 a week, so that's $400 a month. Okay, because things are expensive now.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so that's grocery. That's what other? We have the rent. We're assuming that the rent is like 2,000. We're saying the insurance, which is car insurance,
$325.
I think that's the car insurance. Car insurance, about 300. Sometimes this is for all of us, not only for me. I've been with the same company for 20 something years, and that's a problem when you stay with them for that long. Sometimes they start taking advantage of you being loyal to them. So
Oh,
my
yes.
suggestion is we need to shop around.
Right then.
Shop around. This is what 2023 for me is about being frugal. It's about being accountable. Spend less. Make more money and invest. Invest in the right place, not just any stupid investment. No, this is doing things right at this point. Like for example, I set up my Coinbase account. Let's say you put like 200 on cost, they call it cost plus average or whatever. Let's say every month you say automatically buy Bitcoin for like $200. So today I'm like looking at it went up. So what I end up doing now is when it went up, like let's say it was when I was buying it, on average, everything was like maybe it was 15. I think this morning it's like about what 20K? No, about 16. I'm not sure. I think it has went up though. So take out some profit. Take out the increment. Let's say you remove 500 and put it on USDC. You know when it goes down, that is still going to remain there. And with USDC, you are still earning like 3.5. So it's still better than putting in a bank where you are earning 0.001. So the whole idea of this budget is for us to look at our income. We don't know that our income, as little as we think it is, can go a long way. How do we manage and use it effectively? That's the main purpose of this. How do we manage our income to use it effectively? And so let's continue with what we're doing. So that's why I put other. Other is where the income that you don't expect that is coming in. Dividend, maybe you sell goods online, 500. Let me reduce the salary to like 2,000, maybe every 2 weeks you get 2,000. I'm just using, like I said, it's just a figure. It's not particular order. It's just a figure that we're using. Let's say from other income that you're not expecting, let's put like 400. So we end up being like 5K in a month. So now we have all this, the mortgage, maybe 2.5 it might be more reasonable. So we went from that to car insurance, about 300. What other insurance is this? Okay, I think I'm a little bit confused with this. We have car insurance twice, so I'm going to delete this. Electricity bill, internet and cable, gas bill, car notes, miscellaneous, which you use to buy gas in your car, life insurance, if you have policy going on.
Water bill? Water bill.
The water bill, thank you. Water bill.
Yes.
Sorry. And we know most of the time the water bills are usually quarterly. So let's say about what? 300 every quarter?
It's term. It's 3 months, every 3 months.
Every 3 months? Yeah, quarterly. So let's assume we just say $100 a monthly.
$100?
In a month? Well,
monthly.
no, 300 every 3 months, so it's $100, right?
Well, I pay more.
Because we do it monthly. We want to do it monthly.
Yeah, I pay more.
Okay, we just say $100 on average. So like right now we're still doing monthly budget. So any other expenses that we need to put into consideration? So, okay. Where is this coming from?
What type of gas bill you have?
Huh?
What type of gas bill you have on your account there?
You say what kind of
Yeah, gas. You said gas bill. What gas?
we're talking about like Washington gas, what we pay
Okay.
for house.
Uh-huh. And cooking gas. The same gas you use for natural gas.
Yes. Okay. Let me change it to gas bill, cooking gas bill. Cooking gas bill. So car notes, we haven't come up with that. Let's say you're paying like 300 for your car notes. Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous in a month. That's when you buy things that you didn't account for. So is it okay to put like 500 on there? Or it's too much? The money is going
Yeah.
24,000. Okay. So let me delete.
So what about like clothing and stuff like that? And
Okay,
personal
like
needs.
clothing, right?
And personal needs.
All right. Okay, why is this showing? All right, 4,000. And then we're saying it's 5,000 minus what we have as our total expense. So pretty much we have 250 left.
Out of how much?
Serious. Wow.
Out of 5K.
Oh, my monthly bill for
So is it that we'll go and make some more money?
This is just the reality of
We're,
rent. This is the
we're spending
reality.
more than
Yeah.
And
I
what
said
about
this is eye opener.
what about if you have loan to pay and
This is
stuff
the
like that?
reality.
Like
You said what
loan.
about you have a loan that you're paying?
Yes. What about
I
like a
think we have
loan?
something on credit card. Then we haven't even come up with our
Yeah, that credit card plus you
Yes.
could have a
Credit
personal
card.
loan.
credit
You
card
could
bill.
have a loan. You could have a loan from a 401k. All these things you have to pay.
Credit card bill.
Credit card bill, I think. I was saying that earlier. Maybe I didn't put it.
Mm-mm.
Okay, hold on. Alright.
This is serious. How can you work so hard to make that amount of money?
I'm telling
And at the end of the month, there's nothing to show.
So we say credit card bill.
For the month, roughly, my bills and thing have to pay out. I have to pay out 5,700 and something when I rough sketch it.
You see?
700.
Monthly, yeah, 5,700 something, 66.
Right.
I was making a sketch a day and that roughly. Put aside no personal needs or anything there. That just bills and
That's just bills.
bills and
But
mortgage and
here's the thing though. There's no way you can spend more than what you make unless you are digging into your savings. Unless you,
It depends. It depends. If you don't have
unless you are
credit
going to
card bill,
using your credit card bill.
if you don't have credit card bill, then I will agree with you. But because it's possible you might spend more than your income sometimes, which is not good. When I do that, I get so upset at myself.
Oh yeah.
Because it's 750.
Yeah.
So this is somebody who's making 5,000 income now. So instead, you find a way to do side hustling to make extra money there. You know, this is a 5,000 in a month. And the mortgage is, I mean, when I say rent, let's say mortgage. Let me put mortgage there. Your mortgage, you are paying 2.5. So that's like 50% of what you're bringing in already. That's way too much. That's way too much. And if one continue with this kind of numbers, one can't survive for long, honestly. That's just the truth.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That is why I'm going down there. I'm sure it's gonna collapse, but
That's how all of us are going to find someone. Anyway, in reality, so we have 250 left. So what can you do with this 250? You can use it for your savings.
what about you gotta put gas in the car every day? Every 1 day after you gotta put gas in the vehicles them.
How much? I mean, how much do you spend on? I think we put a car gas. We had it here for 300 a month, which I don't know.
300 a month?
I don't
Or
think
you mean 3,000 a month?
You said 3,000.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you.
Where do you go?
Eddie go to work, and every day 1 day after he put gas in the vehicle, and I give him a card. Say, okay, put gas.
Okay, let's look at it.
When I look at the house, it was over $3,000
in a month.
Yes, yeah, no, yeah.
No, it cannot.
About 2 months and something. About 2 months and something.
Okay, hold on. Let's say one fill up, right? So let's say $50, right? On one fill up. So that can last for like 2-3 days, right?
1 day, go and come from Baltimore.
Are you serious? The one fill
Oh
up?
yeah. V8, yes.
That's a little bit too much.
Oh yes, I keep. Oh yes, it's too much.
We might need to
That's
consider.
why that is why I told him we're gonna sell the car and buy gas.
We might find alternative. Maybe use a small car for only work and then paying less.
That's so true. That's better. Yeah, I'm looking into that.
You know, because when I used to go all the way to my job, which is like an hour something, I made sure that's a small car that I used to going there, because gas was killing me.
And then you know what? The next thing again, when there is a stoplight, he drive all the way around to go around the stoplight. So you put an extra hour everywhere. There's a stoplight.
I know. So that's why we're doing this today, so that we can all. Okay. This is like at the right time. It's the beginning of the year, and what we're doing is start the year with a budget.
Right. So like for me, I work in Baltimore.
Okay.
But when I fill up on a Sunday, I don't fill until the next Sunday.
Wow. Excellent. That is excellent.
Yeah. So yeah, because one of the thing about vehicle in general is the gas, is the maintenance.
That is true. That is true.
So you have to work, you have to be economical and, not.
But you drive to work though?
Yes, I drive. Yes.
Okay. So if you drive, then it's either, so when you fill out, let's say around what? $100 for filling out one time?
No. How much I spent today? It's like $41.
Which is not bad. Then
right.
That is way reasonable. If you spend $41 and you only do it once a week, so let's multiply that by 4. That's 164. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah. So so you got to work the math. You can't. We just have to be, well, in that regard, I'm pretty smart, but in some regards, man, I need to tweak.
All of us. This is. Let's start the new year with a good beginning. New Year resolution. Let's start and get ourselves prepared. When you live on a budget, what it does for me, because I spread it out all the way to like December. So, but I know that sometimes I'm very bad. I don't meet up with my budget, but it kind of caution me, because I know I have to be accountable when I'm putting it in. I don't like when I don't meet my goal. So because I don't like that, so I'm very careful when I'm spending. I'm like, okay, you've gone too much on your miscellaneous now. You got to put it down. For me, it's also gift. I always like to give people something. I put it under my my expenses. Maybe buys, when I mean, we all live in, it's the same life we all live. We have friends, maybe baby shower or things. Things happen. So when that happen, you put a gift, let's say about $100 in a month. And the good thing about it is sometimes I don't want this redness. I don't know why. Let me change it. Okay, good. Let's say $150 or $100 in a month. And the credit card bill is still there. Your minimum payments, if you keep paying minimum payment for credit card, believe me, you will never finish paying it.
That's true. I have a
Go ahead.
question
Go ahead, Mr.
pertaining to credit cards. So having a business card, it's better to use it than use your personal card, right?
Well, the key is for the business one, you are not only building your business credit report, because if you have your EIN number and you're building your business name. Because by you using your credit card also, and you're paying it right away, you're building your credit report, which is going to make it even go higher. And the better credit report you have, the more loan you can get at a reasonable price. Sometimes you have to look at it. What's the purpose of having 20,000 in your savings account and you're getting 0.01? At the end of the day, you are paying for your car loan maybe 5%. You got to weigh it out. It doesn't make sense. Why don't you take that out of that 20%, pay off the car loan? Pay it off. Pay it off. That will let your credit this thing goes up. At the same time, look at what you're saving. You're saving 0.4 point something. See, the whole idea is this. This is a new resolution.
So the card. So in other words, some business card you get 0%, right? For a year.
Some of the things I do, sometimes they send me I see some credit, they'll send you a statement they have a transfer for 6-7 months.
Yes.
Pay 0 interest rate. I take advantage of those things. Transfer it ASAP. Transfer the balance you have in your transfer it there, and then figure it out okay, they gave me 7 months, sometimes it's up to a year or 10 months. Let's say they gave me 10 months, I'm not paying any interest, so
you are paying interest.
No, so they send you and saying 0 interest for 10 months.
But they take the interest. They take the bank take the interest up front, because you do have to pay a minimum of 3% or 5% something. So you pay that
transfer. That's why you need to look at it. I have the one that I didn't pay anything.
No, it's only saying that you have to pay at 3% or something. They tell you 0%. Yes, 0% for 21.
I think you pay a transfer fee or something.
Right, the transfer fee. That is what it includes.
A whole lot.
Yeah, you pay either one something or 165, one something about that.
And it's going to also help you to pay.
It's still better.
Pay off
you still
credit card.
You still pay.
It will help you to pay off your credit card faster.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. If you keep paying the minimum, you never finish.
You never get paid. Yeah.
So what I usually do, I transfer it, even if it's 0.03 or whatever they charge, they take it out for me. Some you can add one that I didn't pay anything. The whole idea was for you to transfer, and they're giving you 10 months. They're thinking you're not going to make that 10 months. So.
But who teach you that?
Who
teach you that?
Put what, insurance?
Who teach you the credit card?
I did. I put it. I think I did. credit card bills, right?
Okay.
Let's say like 200, right? If you pay 200, that's it. You have $86 left. Look, everything that we're paying for, there's some of it that are negotiable. For example, the mortgage, the first thing is, what am I paying in terms of interest rate? Is this the time for me to refinance and take out some money? Can I use the money to actually buy? Let's say I refinance, I took out like 50K. I can use some of that money to buy another asset producing. Like I buy a real estate. I use that for my down payment for real estate. Boom. Rent it out. You have a cash flow. After you pay the mortgage, you have extra coming in. That extra that is coming in is additional income. Do you guys get that? The extra that is, which is the cash flow that is coming in, is additional income. So that's extra money coming in. That's how you can get extra money. Bingo. That is additional money coming in. So look at the interest rate you are paying. Look at how long, and still do 30 years. What I usually do is, even if it's $50 extra, pay it toward your mortgage. It will help you to pay it off faster. That's another thing that you can do. You save a whole lot on interest rate at the end of the day, and you pay it off faster. So just put, even if it's $100, it doesn't have to be a lot that you put toward your mortgage. Just put that toward it, and that's how you can finish. You can reduce that. Your car insurance, this is up to me, myself. I've been with the same company for long. They start taking advantage of you. Your loyalty to them as a business, they look at it as they take advantage. And every time I had to fight them, hey, wait a minute. My car insurance, any little problem, boom, they jack it up. So it might be better to shop around. We might find cheaper one that still provide us the same. Look at what you have now, what you are paying now, and compare it. That's how we might be able to get something more reasonable. That's for that. Electricity bill. Nothing much you can do with that because all of us are working from home now. When you're not using a light, turn it off. I guess that's how we can also save money on that. Internet and cable. This is internet is everybody need it. For cable, I hardly even watch TV. I'll watch certain program. So if you have all this channel that you're not using, get rid of it. Things that you're wasting money on, that when was the last time you actually look at some of the channel? Maybe you can reduce it and focus on the one that you are using. So that's how you do that one. Cooking gas, can help that one. Got to cook food and you have to keep yourself warm. So there's nothing much you can do with that one. Car notes, like I said, look at the interest rate you are paying on the car notes. If you have some money in your bank and you're comparing it, let's say you are paying a car note of 5 or 6%, that's way too much. And you have about 10 or 20K in the account. If you take some of the money, pay it off. So you are saving that 5% that you're paying, you're saving that for yourself now. So, and car gas, like I said, if you have a job that is far, think about investing in buying a small car that doesn't eat that much gas. You cannot be working so hard and making this much money and then just giving it out. Dish out. That's the way it looks. So what we need to do is very simple. Find a way to look for a smaller car that will not eat all your gas. Just know that, okay, when I'm going to work, this is the car that I use. Or if there's any other form of transportation that can be used, just to save some money on gas bill. Everything is up now. There's inflation, so everything is up. Life insurance, this is a must. You gotta get your life insurance. You have to be protected. Get your life insurance going on. It's also a form of investment, like IUL. It's a form of investment. You can actually take money out, and some of it has like a floor, 0.75, and then they have a cap up to like 12 to 13%. You cannot beat that. I have a life insurance going on. This is what I do. I'm a licensed financial professional, and I'm also a CPA. So if you need any assistance in that area, please reach out to me. I'll be able to help you. Life insurance is a must. You get protected in case of anything. Even it has, most of it have what you call living benefits, and you get up to like 90% of the policy value, which can actually, in case of any critical, terminal, or chronic illness, it will actually take care of you. If you get 90% of the value, you can use, take care of yourself before one goes down. That's why you have to prepare for tomorrow, because it's the same person that is going out there to work and make this money. You also have to protect that income. You have to get it is a must now. And it's a form of investment as well. It covers so many areas of our life. So please get life insurance, get protected. Subscriptions. I don't know what kind of subscriptions is this, but look at it. $100 is reasonable. It's not too much. Just look at it. Find a way to, like I said, cut down on certain things. Are you using it? If you're not using it, it's not effective. You know, they say ways to be poor. Sit in front of TV all day and watch TV all day. You're going to be definitely be poor. If you don't want poverty, if you don't want to be poor, get out there and walk. Leave all this nonsense alone. You know, very simple. If you don't want poverty, you gotta stay away from it. So that's one. Groceries. We all need to lose weight. So maybe cut down unnecessary on food that we don't, you know, a lot of this food, hey, some steaks now are very expensive. Meat, especially, they're very expensive now. Buys, just manage yourself. And one thing I notice about groceries, you know, sometimes you have so much food in your freezer that you don't even know you have so much. Dig into what you have in the freezer, especially us. A lot of us foreigners, we cook big pots, we serve it and put it in the freezer. There's food in there. Eat those ones first before you go and buy another one. What I do now before I go to my grocery, okay, let me see what I have in here. But because you end up buying things and you keep buying. So that's a way to cut down. We can reduce it and cut down on it. Water bill, you know, there's nothing much you can do with that one, especially when you have children. One have to take shower, they have to drink water, and you know, we just have to know that we're not, wastage is what we need to eliminate in everything we do. Wastage, let it go. Wastage will ruin life easily. So any form of wastage, we need to get rid of it. For that
So
one.
I think my biggest
Okay.
thing is oil, because I don't use gas, I use oil, right?
Okay.
And to fill the tank,
Okay.
it's the last time I filled the tank is like 1,200, but that only lasts probably like 2 months. Yeah. So that's one of the things. I think I'm gonna get gas. I'm gonna change it.
So that's like 600. So if this is your own budget,
yeah. So like so
need to be here.
it would be 600 per month.
Yeah. So
this only happens during the winter.
Okay, so it's more expensive during the winter.
Yes. So it's
what
more.
About summertime?
No, I don't use it.
Oh, so you don't use it
only for eat. Yeah, only for eat.
Oh, instead of the gas washing thing, like the way we
Yeah.
use what?
Yeah, I use oil.
So then it's not going to be like 600. That's so you use oil for like 4 or 5 months, right? Oh yeah.
No, not for the whole year. I use it. Let me see.
No, I'm saying out of the whole year. So you use it for like 5 months.
4 months, yes.
4 months. Okay.
Oh.
So if that's the case, then let's say we say 1,200.
No, that is for one. That is because remember,
Because it's 2 months, right?
yeah. So and it lasts 2 months, so that's 600.
So that's 2,004 for the whole year.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
okay, like for the year, okay, like during the winter, I might get 3 loads.
You might get
The
what?
three loads, I guess, like 3 tank.
Okay, instead of okay, so let's say
So the first one always a more
so it's
expensive
about
one.
3,006 for the whole year, right?
No. So one would be the first one would be 1,200. Second one is like 900 because
Okay.
oil is in the tank this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the third one would be around 900 as well.
No, probably less than that.
Okay,
Probably
let's say 900.
It's the
6.
same thing like when the winter time, the gas Washington gas bill go up as well as the BG&E bill go up. And in the summer it go down because you still have to use heat and you still have to use during the winter, and during the summer you still have to use AC.
So for the whole year, let's say 3,000. If you divide that by 12, right? So hold on.
3, yeah. All right. Say
By 12. So you know it's about 250 at the end of the month.
yes, and it's not. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I want to change it to gas.
Let me walk you with the way you got the way I calculate this, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had 3 times in a year. So we know that at the end of the year, 1,200, 900 plus 900, that's the total amount that we spend for the whole year.
Right.
So now I divide that by 12. And so on a monthly basis, it's like 250.
Okay. Which is not that bad, but
it's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to because I want to switch to gas. I have the intention of switching to gas, but I got to work the numbers for the gas too, you know.
But it's 250 and we have an estimate of 200, which I know for the gas it might be more than that, but you see, on average,
yes,
rounding everything for the whole year, this is how much you spend on gas for the whole year, considering summertime, wintertime, whatever. On average, let's say on a monthly basis, 200 is coming out.
Yeah.
Okay. So
but like my GE bill, electricity bill, right? It never changed. It never changed.
It's the same amount. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe because you set up a budget on it. Could it be?
A budget? So
maybe he paid $10 because it never changed.
That I mean, it's gonna change every month unless you have like, okay, you set up a budget that you set it up with them and saying $100 every month. This is what I'm going to be paying.
No.
Constant.
No, like normally, why I said it doesn't change during the winter. I know a lot of household electricity bill goes up. So whether it's summer or winter, you know, sometimes winter it goes down for me because I use the oil instead of the electricity, you know, the electric.
I guess the key is to just have the average amount.
Yeah.
I guess that's what we're like on a monthly basis. What is the average? And we touch everywhere, every aspect of it. So with this kind of person, if you're getting 5,000 in, that's after taxes and everything. Every two weeks you're getting 2,000 salary coming in. At the end of the month, it's 5,000 that is coming to you. You have maybe you sell some other good online. You have about 1,000 coming in from others, dividend or other ways. So everything like 5K. If this is the way you break it up and spend, This person is not. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough because I mean, there's nothing you can. The only thing you can cut down is miscellaneous, which you don't have to buy clothes every month.
Yeah, and the truth about this, a lot of people working this amount of money and paying these bills.
That is the truth. That is the life we live here. That's why
Well, I live on paycheck.
I know
Yeah.
that's the life we live in America, and
Yeah.
people don't understand this. I wish a lot of people around the world can understand. This is how much somebody brought in, and everything is gone.
And
People are dragging you left and right to help. How do you help with this kind of income that is coming in and expenses going in?
and a lot of people outside America
Yes.
living a way better life than us.
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. Because people who understand this country, they understand how we live here. That is like paycheck to paycheck, because this kind of person, he has only $86, and that's by force.
Yes.
$86 to save in a month.
So think about it. You becomes a slave
Yes.
to
So
paying.
what I would suggest with this kind of things like this, maybe from your job, ask them to take the $50 and put it away. Go into your money market account or whatever, where you can earn more. That's an option. Or buy insurance that you can actually have a cash value, you can withdraw from it. That is an option. But I always believe you must have an emergency fund that you can just go to the bank and take out. So this kind of person doesn't have emergency fund built in. So this $86, you can use $50 out of it. Let's say we said, okay, the employer, you set it up automatic savings. If at the end of the day I'm going to get like 2,000 coming in, I'll just say take $50 out. Every paycheck, take $50 out. This is going to my money market for in case of emergency. Look at what you have left, $14 every 2 weeks. But then you're saving $100 here. No, actually, hold on. You have a negative, which means you over even spend $14 over your budget. Over your budget. So let's do this. Instead of that, okay, we're gonna do 35-ish. You can afford okay. At least you have $16 left. This is why some people leave this country, because of this is slavery, this is capitalism, it is at its peak right now. And
So-
this is the life of so many of us. So many.
So to think about this way as well.
Yes.
Everything is against you.
Yes. Yes.
It's no way to win.
Another thing you can do to find extra income, maybe to rent out some room.
Yeah, but what if you have your family?
Which is true. You don't want people to come in and look at you.
Exactly.
That is true. That is so true.
Yeah. But hey, it is what it. You got to figure it out.
You can also refinance the house, get some money out, buy an asset that can produce income.
Yeah, but you then it go back to another 30 year for you paying it. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, but what you can do, even though you refinance and do 30 years, right? All you can do is you can increase. Let's say the mortgage is 2.5, you can be adding like $100 extra. That will reduce some years in it. Even if it's 200 extra, that's how you do it. Even though you refinance, you say 30 years, you don't have to do it for 30 years. Once you're paying a little bit extra, you remember we did that one time.
Yeah.
So that's some of the topics we're going to treat next. Like,
you,
Extra. Go ahead, Mr. John.
so and I mean that's a valid point, but that's for me,
Yes,
that would be my last resort.
that is true. That is. Let me tell you, the way this this budget is, this person need more money in.
Yeah.
You have to add more money in. You cannot survive with this for long. This is what you call poverty.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's so, and you're both mentally challenged in terms of thinking about to pay your bill all the time. You can't take time off, you can't take a vacation, you can't do nothing. It mess you up, you know.
You're right.
Bob Marley sing a song said emancipate yourself from mental slavery.
This is serious mental slavery. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Serious mental slavery. And the
but
only way to escape this, more income in. More income in. So I'm going to stop sharing. I guess you guys have looked at this. Like today's topic is about budget. Let's start the new year with budget. Have your budget in. Start with budget. That way you can, I mean, it's not that it's going to, but at least it will give you some kind of break.
yeah.
You know, it'll caution your wastage. Because we buy a lot of stuff that we don't need. Honestly, all of us. A lot of stuff that we waste money on. That money could have been saved.
Well, I did stop, but I invested in coins and it just
you buy coins.
Yeah.
I bought some coins too, but it was actually going 0-0, so I just left it alone. What I do is I set it up like take $100 or $200 every month. Buy. That's my investment because it goes both ways. You never know.
you
Tomorrow,
never know.
it might goes up and you might win. It's like playing lottery.
Yeah.
You might win, you might not win, we might not win. But spend little amounts of money to buy that. That's one thing I've learned. Even if it's $100, just break it down.
So
Yes.
okay, you buy, like, no, I'm into crypto.com, right? They call it crumbs.
Okay.
And you spend $100 and you get 15 or 20 or 1,000.
Okay.
But whenever time that hit $10, you're looking at money, right?
Yes.
$10 because you have 1,000 coin.
And then
the more it go up, it's better for you. So
exactly.
It's over time they will come back. I think not all of them. They're weeding out the bad ones like FST and all of these coins.
Mr. John, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is that a good idea? Like we were talking about, like, let's say if Bitcoin goes up,
mm-hmm.
instead of leaving it there, why don't you like transfer certain, just ball figure? Let's say it went up from, it was 15 and now it went up to like 20. So that's like 4K. And 4,000 difference, right?
Yeah.
So it went up. So why don't you transfer like 500 from that account, from that Bitcoin wallet to USDC? So that one, you still get 3.5% on it, and it's not going to go going down. It's instead going to go up.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good move. Yeah, definitely.
Because when I used to leave it down there, I don't do anything. When it goes down, I lose money. It goes down. All the profits wipe it out.
So I always use the term of, if you want to achieve from any one of these coins,
yes,
you have to at least have at least 10,000, the least.
Okay.
So when it hit big, when it rise, and you're pulling some money, you're pulling some good money.
That is true.
And then you because you have to have another plan A. Okay, you make 50,000 or 10,000, right? You gotta you got to you got to take it out and put it somewhere. But luckily for us, we know about insurance, right? Where you can invest that money, right?
Yes, with the life
Right.
insurance, it has
Yes.
cash value there, and
Yes.
some of the flaws are like 0.75, some are 0.0, which means you will never lose money.
You never lose money. So
You will never lose money. That's
So-
why annual is very good. It's actually a way of saving money.
yes. So I'm gambling now.
Yes.
Hopefully one of these coins hit the jackpot, and I just pull it out. That's all.
You playing game, Mr. Mr. John.
But we
it's
have
a good game though. It's
what-
a good lottery.
yeah, but we have no choice. What we're gonna do? We can't sit down and play dead.
That's true though. Especially with all these expenses, you need to bring more income in.
Exactly.
But let me stop sharing this, and then we can just talk about it. Like I said, we want to make sure that we're not more than 1 hour.
Yeah.
It's 1 minute, guys. All right, I've stopped sharing, and I want to stop the recording as well. So, but what does everybody have to say? Is this helpful? Do you guys enjoy it? What do you think before we end it?
It's helpful for me.
Okay. Sister Ronke, please.
Yes, it is. I agreed.
Okay. Does it make you look at some of your expenses and like maybe I should have cut down on this, or does it trigger that kind of thinking?
One thing I want to say, I mean, for me,
Yes.
whenever I get my paycheck,
Yes.
I do what is called self-pay.
Amen.
Self-pay is another way of saving.
Pay yourself first.
Yes,
I
pay
love
first.
I love
And then let the rest take care of whatever can be taken care of. Whatever cannot be taken care of with the rest, will wait for the next one.
Sister Ronke, that's a very good point you brought, man. But you see, we put it on the salary.
Yeah.
Before you receive the salary, you can ask your employer, put this in my money market account, or if they're matching. Some employer has a 401k that they're matching up to 5 or 6%. Contribute up to what they're matching, because I don't like to leave money behind. Take every little penny I can get. That's paying yourself first.
Yes.
Before you get the money that is coming in, after all that deduction, this is what is left coming to your bank account. Pay yourself first.
Right.
So that's a very good point. Sorry, I just had to bring it up. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's it.
That is true.
Yeah.
Miss Edward, is this very helpful? What do you think about it?
I'm keep thinking because I overbalance.
She's overbalance. What the main purpose why we went through this, mind you, this topic is like at the beginning of the year. At the beginning, let's start. This is like January. Today is what, January 15th? We just started this year. 2020.
Oh, today's my mother birthday. Oh my God. Today's my mom birthday. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize.
Like I'm saying, this is the beginning of the year. Let's look at all the expenses that we're paying. Look at what you paid last month. Look at your some of the expenses you can put in your credit card so that you can be earning points. You got to find a way to bring some more money in. Come and join our team. for insurance too. Whoever you are out there, come and join. It's a winning team. Once you
But I heard you said something about putting in 401k just now, and you match $1 or whatever. When you put it in 401k before your net or whatever, you don't have to pay tax when you're ready to get it. So you put in it to.
you will. That's why insurance is better. But here's the thing. You know how people feel if your employers, like some employers are matching like 5 to 6%. They're giving you money, they match it. Like if you contribute like up to 5%, we'll match it the 5%. So you feel like you're being left behind or the money is waste. I mean, it's out there. Why shouldn't I take advantage of it? If my employer is going to match 5%, then let me get up to 5%, up to the match. Because with the 401k, some of us cannot even look at our account right now. It's horrible. Everything is boom, boom, down.
So which account you're talking about? Pretty much.
Which is what? I didn't hear you.
Which account you're talking about with the match?
No, what I'm saying is if you have IUL, right?
Okay.
The IUL, it has cash value. With the cash value, you cannot lose any money. That's why it's better than 401k. You can lose money.
Okay. I didn't hear you said UL whatever, but I heard you said 401k. That is why I'm talking on behalf of that.
Yeah, because you know some people the employer are matching it, so you want to take advantage of the matching. If I don't take advantage of it, I'll feel somehow.
Well, I don't have an employer.
Okay, I mean we're just talking to. Let me just hear from you guys before we end it. Like I said, if you want to take advantage of it, but do you want to put your money in a place? Annuity is also a very good one because with the annuity, most of them ask like a fixed rate. So every month, I mean, the rate they're offering you, which is very good. You just have it, you can lock it up for like 5-6 years. And a lot of people, they use it for retirement. At retirement period, okay, give me this every month. You live your life slowly. Oh, sorry, Sister Aronke. Thank you so much, though, for joining. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
My battery is down. We're almost
Yeah,
not.
my
I
battery is
don't want it
down.
to be more than an hour. It's already 4:24. Let me hear from everybody else. If you can talk, fine. If you can't, I understand. Whoever can talk before we end it up. Like I said, Mr. Adesh.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. John, Ms. Aulat. Anybody who can say a few words, that's fine. If not, it's okay.
Yeah, this was good. Thank you for explaining a little bit.
Okay, you said it's what?
I said this was good, explaining more on how you, I guess, budget.
Okay. So it is helpful?
Trying to figure out how to do it myself, basically.
Okay. I mean, the Excel spreadsheet is here. If you need it, I can send it to you. Whoever needs it. Like I said, it's going to help. When we keep track, what that does psychologically, it prepares you. When you keep track of your spending, that's what you're doing. You're keeping track of how you're spending money. When you look at it, even if you overspend on it, you know that that's a problem coming. So then you start preparing yourself to do better. You determine your expenses and your income, and you create your budget from there. And pay yourself first. Like Sister Ronke said, pay yourself first. How do you pay yourself first? Before you even get the money, make an arrangement with your employer, let them take a certain amount. If you have a 401k for your employer, they're matching, do that. Pay yourself first before you pay anything. Whatever is left is what you use to pay the bills. Your younger self must take care of your older self. Your younger self must be the one to work and prepare for your older self. So that's what you're doing now. Pay yourself first so that tomorrow you can rest well, you can enjoy your retirement age. So Mr. John, if you have some few words before we wrap everything up. Thank you, Ms. Edward. Thank you, Mr. Additional.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Sister Aulat, if you have some few words. We didn't hear from them.
They are mute.
I know. I don't know if they know they are muted. Sister Aulat, you are muted. I think she's at work.
She can't talk now. She said maybe she at work.
Okay. Please send me the Excel spreadsheet. Okay, Sister Aulat. Okay, no problem, sister. All right, Mr. John. Any few words before we wrap it up?
He may be talking non-stop, but he on mute.
I don't think he realized. Maybe it's all right. Mr. John. All right. Anyway.
I'm sending him that he is on mute. I told him he is on mute.
Okay. Mr. John.
Or he fall asleep.
It's all right. Okay.
Oh, he gone to the store.
Oh,
You
sorry.
This store has become.
Yeah.
When you go to store.
Okay. What you were saying, Miss? Sorry about that. I wasn't.
That's all right. No, I wanted to wrap it up, so I wanted you to say a word before I wrap it up.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty informative. I was thinking about all of these stuff, but I need to put things into action, which things that I need to tweak up on. Also.
I know. I need to do the same.
Yeah, I have a lot of tweaking to do, but one of them I was contemplating with the oil or the gas, which one I should change out. Because if it's not going to benefit me, I'll stick with the.
But
oil.
Is it going to cost you money to convert it? And
what, you have it a long time, so you should know whether it's gonna compensate you or not.
Yeah, but the gas is different. Like I don't know. I have no experience pertaining to the gas.
Oh, like the amount?
Right. So the same tank, change out everything.
Cost money to convert it?
Yeah, because I asked one of the guys about it, and he tell me, listen, I recommend you just keep the oil because yes, is
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
the oil is cheaper.
Well, you have to talk to somebody who knows about it.
It said the oil, the gas burned way much faster than the oil. Which make a lot of sense because the oil is thicker. The gas is lighter, so it burned much faster.
Got you.
Yeah, so.
Wow. But as long as it's not going to cost money to convert it too, I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to cost money to convert it. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's going to cost money to convert it?
Yes, they ain't doing it.
Long run though, because when we calculate the monthly amount, it's 200 or 250, I think.
Yeah.
So it's not that much difference in terms of what we're paying monthly.
Exactly.
So I don't know if you're really going to save that much money, because at the end of the day, your goal is to try to save some money. Are you going to save money though? So if it's not going to bring any benefits other than, okay, I change from oil to gas. If it's not going to bring any benefit, why doing it?
True.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Is it going to save money? If not, then it doesn't worth it. I would think, but
I agree.
I mean, is it better though with the gas? Is it more better than the oil? Maybe.
Well, the only difference it would make for the gas, at least I could use a gas stove and not an electric stove.
Okay.
That's the only difference.
It might be better at the long run. It's just to close your eyes and do it once and for all, and you move on with it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Okay. All right. I want to thank all of you that participate. I hope we have some session. I hope we all learned something. I hope that we at least know the purpose why we should budget. And this is like eye opener, honestly.
True.
Looking at this, how can you survive with paying all these bills? You know, I think, it takes a lot to go out there and work and be struggling, trying to make money, but then everything you make is just going out.
That's so
You
true.
don't have anything to save. It's something that we all need to think about.
The question is, we're not surviving. So that's why we need 2-3 job or businesses.
Honestly,
It's so funny.
it's scary too. Just looking at that
Thank
spreadsheet,
you,
I'm
though.
like, whoa, this is scary. And that's reality for so many people. That is reality. So let's start finding a way to make extra income so that we can cover all these expenses. Otherwise, one will continue to struggle. May God help us and take
That
us.
is why we think we are trying on the test. Forget the insurance and start make some money.
Yes, we'll get there. It's a gradual step. Let's not take too long. I promise I don't want this thing to last more than an hour. But the problem is, when people don't join on time, there's no way we've gone more than an hour now. I want to limit it to an hour at most. So let me end it. Thank you all. I hope you enjoyed the session.
Yeah.
And we'll have another one, at the end of the month so we can all learn.
Agree.
This is a
Thank you.
learning tool for all of us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
All right.
God
Bye.
bless. Thank you.
Have a nice
Bye-bye.
weekend.
Wish everybody
Thank
a
you.
good week.